Ho ho ho, and welcome to day 22 of Coordinated Mind Study Advent Calendar. Today we're going to be talking about examiners' notes. Now I know yesterday we talked about mark schemes, the day before we talked about past papers. This all kind of goes together. The examiner's notes are a much unused resource that's available to everyone. If the mark scheme and the paper are available, the examiner's notes are available to you. That's where the examiner looks at everybody's entries and tells you the trend of the paper. So it's really useful for, especially say if you got a 6-mark question wrong and you made mistakes, the examiner note will tell you whether your mistake is a kind of outliner mistake, so it's just a mistake that you've made, or it's a mistake that the whole of the country has made. So they tell you the trends of what's happened on the paper, and they'll tell you why they think students have misinterpreted the text. Now this is useful so you don't misinterpret the text, right? So if it says students read this question to mean X, what we were actually meaning was Y. That's the kind of information that you have on the examiner's notes. And if you know that that's the way the wording of the question means this, you're least likely to make that mistake, or you're less likely, to make that mistake on a future paper. So after you've done the paper, you've marked it, you've written your model answers, go through the examiner's notes. I mean, not for every single question, but for things where you were missing big marks, things where you were completely going left field when you should have gone right field, look at the examiner's notes and try and get some insight into how they're asking that question. And remember that information so the next time that question comes up, you can kind of go, well, I think it should be here, but actually what I actually think they're asking me is this way instead. So you don't make that same mistake twice. Okay, well that was day 22. I look forward to seeing you behind day 23. And remember, as always, study like a boss.